Здравствуйте! Over the next several videos, we're going to look closely at some of the functions the genitive case can fulfill in the Russian language. In this video, we're going to look at one of the main functions of the genitive case, negation. You know that to express existence or presence of something, we use the word «есть» in Russian. В доме есть лифт? У вас есть машина? The opposite of «есть» is «нет», and you use it with the genitive case of the word you're negating. В доме нет лифта. У нас нет машины. Now, you know that sometimes we don't use the word «есть» in the present tense. For example, «Мама дома», «Джон здесь». However, the opposite of this will still require the use of the word «нет» with the genitive case. Мамы нет дома. Джона нет. Now, we already mentioned that «нет» is the opposite of «есть». To use the same construction in the past or future, you would use «не было» and «не будет». For example, мамы не было дома. Джона не будет на уроке сегодня. Now, note that the past singular form of «есть» is был, была, было. In other words, the verb agrees with the subject in gender and number. For example, книга была здесь, журнал был там, письмо было там. However, the only past tense of «нет» is «не было». Книги здесь не было. Журнала там не было. Письма там не было. That is because if you look closely at these sentences, you will notice that they don't have a grammatical subject in the nominative case. So the verb has nothing to agree with. So remember to use the neuter form не было. Now here is another function of the genitive case when it comes to negation. You know that with transitive verbs we use the direct object in the accusative case. Ты читала эту статью? To negate this sentence, you have two options. You can keep the direct object in the accusative. Я не читала эту статью. Or sometimes we would put the direct object of a negated transitive verb in the genitive case. Я не читала этой статьи. While sometimes this may be optional, there are cases where the use of the genitive case is strongly preferred. This happens when the direct object is an abstract noun, or when it is a pronoun «это», which means this or that. For example, «Вы не имеете права так говорить». Право is an abstract noun, so the genitive form in a negated sentence is preferred. Мы этого не знали. Я этого никогда не забуду. Now, in the next video, we're going to look at some other functions of the genitive case when it's used without prepositions.